What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a minute since I came on and made a video, so sitting out in the shop getting the computer set up to get some watch time in this evening. I don't think I'm actually doing any trading, but still working on the OTRS trade system. If you don't know what that is the on the right side trade system that I am working on right now. The results are looking very nice, so I figured I would come on, do a little recap, just showing what I had been up to for the last week. Last week I traded a new take profit trader account, traded XFA over at Top Step, and I put some money in a small cash account and I traded that account. I think I got about 3 days worth of trading in on that account, strictly trading the OTRS trade system. I think there might have been one or two trades that I kind of strayed away, but overall, the majority of those trades were OTRS trades. And so just want to kind of recap what we did in the cash account. Man, I'm so torn right now between leaving the prop firms alone 110%, y'all. I know I made a video a few months ago talk about betting on yourself. I truly believe that's the way to go, y'all. These prop firms, they're good, they're nice. You can get in there and you can make some cash. Myself and another gentleman, we were discussing it in the Discord, and really the only way that the prop firms, to me, outweigh a cash account, and other guy, he agreed with me, Vega, and he may have mentioned it first, I don't know. Either way, we both agree with each other that unless you're trading like 5 accounts, like it's no real benefit to trading that over a cash account. And if you have edge, if you have a profitable trading system, a profitable strategy, it does not take a lot of cash. And I'm gonna show you that when we go over into this small account. So with me, I'm usually just trading one prop firm account. Let's say I'm over at Top Step trading the XFA. You gotta make $200 a day. Let's say you have 5 trading days of $200-300 a day. You're gonna have about $1,000 to $1,500. If you pull out half of that, you just ruin your chances to make any more money in that XFA. But if you make the same 100, 200, and let's step back a minute. You need 5 days over $200. So if you make $180, it's 180 in the account, but it doesn't go towards your 5 days. So a lot of times what'll happen is you'll go back in the market and try to make $20-30 to get you over 200, and you might go full tilt off of a bad trade, and now you then gave back that money plus some. Small cash account, you make $100, you make $120, you make $70. That's your money. That's your money, and you just keep stacking it. So unless you're trading multiple XFAs, like 5 of them, to where if you make $200 across the board on all 5 of them, now that's $1,000 that you're making across the board. Now that's a little better than just trading one. So for me, I've just been trading one. For me, prop firms are not really that advantageous when I could just take a cash account and trade it smart, and the cash, the strategy will make me money. I won't make money. That's something that we as traders, we got to get out of the habit of thinking every time we take a trade that we're taking trades to make money. No, The sooner you get that out of your head, the sooner you will become a better trader. Trust me, it has taken a while for me to get that out of my head. Every once in a while, it'll still pop in there. But we don't trade to make money. We trade to trade our system. And by default, our system is what will make us money. So if you have a profitable system, then that system, it'll make you money. And it could be a small account and it'll make you money. So I'm going to jump on over into Tradovate right here. And we are going to take a look, see. Let's see. So first, I'll start off. I'm going to go back last week and I'm going to show you what this account started off with. Let's go back. So on March 4th, I put $500 in this account. That brought this particular account's balance up to $590. Brought it up to $590. And then this is just the ledger showing these are your commissions, these are your fees, blah, blah, blah. So you got exchange fee, clearing fee, NFA. That's per contract. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you what the balance on this account was March 4th. It started $590. That was after I put $500 into it. This particular account, I usually just keep enough money in there to cover the monthly fees. If you trade with Ninja Trader or Tradovate, which I'm still trading with Tradovate, there's a monthly fee, data fee. And I usually would just keep a little bit of money in there. But I said, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put $500 in this account and let's just focus on trading the OTRS trade system. So we'll jump on over into performance. We're going to look for that same last week. And boom, let's go, let's go, let's go. So last week we made $649.50. That was on $923 worth of green trades. That was on $274 worth of red trades. People, a trading system is not 100% perfect. You're going to take some red trades. The smart thing is take your stops on them red trades. I took a trade, y'all. I was in a couple of contracts. I ended up stopping out of the first couple of contracts where I was supposed to. One of them, I stayed in a little bit longer and I took a bigger hit. This profit would be higher had I took the stop where I was supposed to take the stop at. So just make sure we're taking these stops, y'all. But ended up paying $78 in commissions, total P&L $571. In 1 week, 3 days, I almost doubled that account, y'all. And this was not doing anything special other than taking the trades. I want to say letting them go to target, but a lot of them I didn't. So again, this P&L would be a lot higher had I let the trades go to target. What I would do, trade would go up 1R, 1.5 R. I would take my stop to break even or a little above break even, and it would come back. It would hit me, get me out of the trade, and then it would go ahead and go up to my target. I don't know how many trades I took last week that did that. This week, I'm going to try to work on that. Right now, probably the easiest thing to do is put on the trade and walk away. Put the trade on. As soon as I get in, I got to stop. I got a target in the system. Walk away. Let that trade work. And we're good. But like I said, in less than a week, we almost doubled that account. Almost doubled it. So don't think that you cannot make money trading futures with a small account. There was someone in one of my videos a while back, months and months ago. He saw I was trading futures and he saw the price of a futures contract. And he was like, you crazy. But you have to understand how futures work, y'all. you have to understand, and it's with anything, the stock market, you got to understand how that works. Options, you got to understand how that works. People are scared of options. They can get you in trouble, trust me. But as long as you know how they work, then it takes that mystique, that fear away. So with futures, with MNQ, which is all I was trading, for every point that MNQ moves, you will make or lose $2. So if MNQ goes $10, you're either going to make 20 or you're going to lose 20. In order to trade one MNQ with NinjaTrader or Tradeovate, you normally need about I'm going to say roughly $120. That will give you enough margin to trade one MNQ. And if you trade one MNQ and the price goes down below about $100, they're going to liquidate you. So if you want to be able to trade, let's say 2 to 3 contracts, you're going to need about $400 to $500 comfortably. That gives you room to take some losses. That gives you some room to let some trades work. But once you kind of build that cushion up, now you're good. So I took it from 500 to 1,000. I'm not going to really increase my risk this week. And I'm just going to try to continue to grow that. And then as you grow that small account, you don't change nothing that you're doing other than the risk. That's the only thing you change. So instead of risking $20 to $30 a trade, now you might risk $50 a trade. And for me, with the OTRS trade system, I found 2R is a nice sweet spot. This system is built on momentum. The strategies that's in this system, they are momentum-based strategies. I didn't reinvent the wheel with any of these strategies. As I tell people, I just tried to refine it. I tried to make it a little smoother. So I put things in the system that will make trades more reliable, give them a higher probability of working, and that's it. So as the account increases, the risk increases, meaning you scale up. You hear people talk about scaling. They talk about when they finally became successful as traders, they just scaled up. And that's all you do. That's all scaling is. As you make more money, you increase how much you're going to risk per trade. Nothing else changes. So that's where we're at. I don't think I'm going to trade any prop firms this week. None. Myself and Spark, we've been kind of talking about that. Spark only trades his cash account. He doesn't trade any prop firm accounts. And I kind of see why. They can kind of distract you. For me, they can kind of make me start trading outside of my edge, outside of my system. So I don't really want to do that this week. So I think for me, strictly focusing on the cash account. I do have another account I trade options out of, full disclosure. I trade options. I'll take some option trades. I will take some option trades. I had a couple of nice trades this past week in that account, trading QQQ contracts. So I'll probably trade that as well. But as far as futures goes, strictly the cash account. But let's jump on over into TOS real quick. I'm going to just kind of show you the layout for the OTRS trade system. This is usually what I'm looking at. I can really trade this system with one chart, the 1 minute chart. This chart on the upper left tells me everything that I want to see while trading this strategy to be able to execute. If you're familiar with my old charts, you're going to be familiar with them flipping from red to green. I incorporated that in this system. I have what I call an information center that's up here. Tells what I'm trading. So MNQ, if I go up here and I change that to, let's say, MES, it's going to tell me that I'm trading MES. If I go and let's pick a stock. Let's see. Yep, ain't no stocks in this list, so I'm gonna just go ahead and type in. Let's type in AMD. It's gonna tell me that I'm trading a stock or ETF. This is all stuff that I coded into this particular strategy, this particular system. Just ways to keep me out of trouble. If I'm supposed to be trading MNQ, I should be able to look up here and see MNQ, because what's going to happen is, based on what I have loaded, it's going to tell me like how many shares I need. It's going to tell me different things. So I need to make sure that I have what I want to trade loaded in. Let's go with crude MCL. Tells me MCL. Remember how I said for every 1 point that MNQ moves, it's $2. I'm not sure about MCL, but I do know MES, which is the micros for the ES. For every point that moves, it is $5. So now if I have MES loaded, but I'm thinking I'm trading MNQ, and MNQ is telling me that I need 1.8 contracts, which we can't buy 1.8. So I'm either going to round down or I'm going to add a little extra risk and round up. For me personally, usually I round down. If it's around 1.9, even 1.8, I might round that up and go 2. It's only going to increase my risk by, like, let's say maybe $35. The way that I have the OTRS trade system written and coded, you punch in what you want your risk per trade to be. You punch in what you want your RR to be. Based on that, it's going to tell you where your target needs to be. Based on this, it's going to tell you how many contracts you need to buy in order to lose $30 on a trade. So this particular candle is 8.25. Actually, the one before it, 8.25. So if we was taking a trade based off that, let's say we was getting in right here. That range is 8.25. I'm going to go long when it breaks that candle, and my stop is going to be below it. If this comes back down and stops me out, I'm going to lose $30. May or may not catch a little slippage, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But on this chart, it's telling me what where the 15-minute 20 EMA is at. Right now, it's at 20152. I can look up. I can see we're at 20207. We're above that. It's telling me where the 15-minute 200 EMA is at, 20258. We're below that. So we're in the middle of both of these. Notice this bar is red. That's telling me that the 15-minute chart is red. It's bearish. We talked about the RR 2-to-1 target. Notice it's green. I should only be looking for long plays. Green chart, green candles. This bar is green. I should only be looking for long trades. That keeps me out of water from trying to take a short. Previous candles high, that's PHC. Previous candle low, PCL. These go into play as to where your stop needs to be at and where the entry needs to be at. Tells me the range of the candle, again, how much I'm risking and how many contracts I need to take to risk that. I'm gonna blow this chart up real quick. We're gonna take a look. I just want to show you the picture that this thing paints, y'all. The picture that this thing paints. What Spark always tells me is, he was like, man, I don't even need to see like your rules to get in and out of a trade. I could just look at this chart and know once it flips green, look at that thing, y'all. It flips green, it's on and popping. Notice these candles flip blue. I do have a strategy that you could trade these candles, but when you see these blue candles, that basically tells me that The trend could be dead. We could be possibly looking at a trend shift. What I'm gonna be looking for once they start turning blue, I need to start seeing higher highs, higher lows to get back on trend. Notice it never really got back on trend. See, we got different lines on here, different levels. These come into play as far as the strategy goes, as far as the system goes. Let's keep going. Chart flips red. Once this flips red, I'm only looking for shorts. Only looking for shorts. We get a little tiny quick flip right here. Red to green, back to red. Old LMD used to love this. If this happens, this is normally what's going to happen. Basically, what this is a pullback on the higher time frame. This was a pullback on the 15-minute. Now we just going to continue to go lower. Bam. Picture of money. See these little flat areas? That's like 4 o'clock. Sure enough, 4 o'clock. Let's keep riding. This is like a little chop. This is chop. There's 3 strategies on either side. So 3 strategies to go long, 3 strategies to go short. You're just looking for that strategy. You find that strategy, you take that trade. It either works or it doesn't. Nice little 3-bar play right here. Actually like a 4-bar play. You get a fairly wide range candle. You get that little narrow range candle. You get another little resting candle in there. It breaks the high, off to the races. There is a 3-bar play long strategy that I trade within the OTRS trade system. So that's the second one. I'd say there is a blue candle trade strategy. There is the 3-bar play trade strategy. And then there's the first 1-minute candle to make a new high when you trade in a 1-minute chart. That's the bread and butter for this trade system. And like I said, I did not create the first 1-minute candle to make a new high. Live traders, they call that a buy setup. If you're taking it short, they call it a sell setup. I just call it first candle, new high. FCNH if I'm going long. But that's all I basically traded. I traded more of the first candle setups than pretty much anything. There's also, you see gray candles. These are the reverse of a blue candle. They're gray in a short market. There's a play for these gray candles. It gave some nice plays. Gave some nice plays. So what that is it's like the bulls think that they're in control, and then it's a reversal play. And boom, again, momentum. You want that thing to go, and they go. Let's keep on scrolling, keep scrolling, and we're going to get out of here. Look at that, man. That's the picture of money right there. You just look for a pullback, first 1-minute candle, make a new high, boom, that's an entry. You get out at target, 3 candles on this pullback, that's in the plan. First candle, make a new high, boom, put your stop below it, that's payday. This is below the gray cloud, you don't want to take that one. Leaves a lower high, boom, leaves fairly even high, boom. Can't touch this until we break this high. So we break the high. You get a pullback again, it's down in the cloud. You don't want to touch it. It comes back down, gets back up. Long as we're back in trend, you're good. You get this pullback, comes back, you get another pullback. I wouldn't touch that candle, but this candle breaks the gray cloud. I'm long, my stop, off to the races. So many clean plays within here. So many clean plays. And that's all I do. I could sit on hands now and just wait for a trade to come to me. I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to trade the system. And again, by default, the system is going to make me money. Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. Just letting you see what it looks like, y'all. You'll start seeing some arrows up in here. Like those trades I actually took, and I just kind of marked them on the chart. Just butter though. Butter. Nice little first 1-minute candle to make a new low. I'm out of that in this same candle that I entered on. This one here stayed in it a little bit longer. This one here, same thing. Money. That's the picture of money. Picture of money. It was some more trades that I had took. I'm trying to look though, because just looking at where these arrows are actually located at, I can tell you that I wasn't getting in there. So let's keep going. Notice these blue candles coming off of this nice bullish green run. Blue candles starting to let me know that the market might be trying to set up to break trend. And you notice it just kind of 4 o'clock, it's kind of sideways action. Let's keep on going. Another nice, man, these runs just be looking so clean. I call this gray cloud. This is the pivot cloud. Usually gonna get a nice little pivot off of those to go higher. Green cloud, what I call a bounce cloud. If the trend is good, you'll usually catch a good bounce off of these. I don't use these to enter a trade. I just use them to kind of tell me how strong the market is. Look at that, man. That's the picture of money, because all I'm looking at is first 1 minute candles to make a new low. Pull back, first 1 minute candle to make a new low. Pull back, first 1 minute candle to make a new low. It's so many clean trades in these runs. And because the chart is red, candles are red, I'm only looking for short trades. You figure 4 trades up in here, 5 trades, I done made my day. If I'm risking $30, I'm looking to make 100. I'm sorry, I'm risking 30, I'm looking to make 60. I take 4 trades, that's $240 real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Another one of those red to green, back to reds. Let's pull back. Let's take it for a ride. But yeah, if just looking at the chart, hopefully you see just how easy it is to kind of make a decision on how you want to take the trade. Here again, it's just chop. It's green, but it's not making higher highs and higher lows. On a green chart, you want to see higher highs, higher lows. That's what you want to see. If you get this, it's chop. You don't really want to see chop. But let's keep on going, and we're going to shut this thing on out. Like I said, I don't plan on taking any trades tonight. I'm going to just kind of watch the market, and I'm going to, I trade Ninja Trader. I need to work on trade execution. So I'll be doing that. But on that note, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Pretty much just kind of showed what I want to show, that you can make money in a small cash account. And you just got to have edge. Prop firms, they're not a bad thing, but you got to understand, if you got one account, you either got to be hammering in and making big money, or if you have 5 accounts, you can kill it that way. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, now would be a great time. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's going to help me out in these YouTube streets. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. If you don't have a Discord group that you hang out in, come on over, hang out in the LMD lounge. Just a couple of guys. We don't really be getting too in depth into it, but we love what we do. If we don't find a trade, we normally just sitting there chit chatting about anything. But when somebody's in a trade, we give them that respect and we let them focus on their trades and vice versa. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Look for the Discord link inside of the description if you want more information on the OTRS trade system. Hit me up either in the comment section or come on over to the Discord. I'm out. Peace.